Success! Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia. Chrono! It was awful. I can't recall it at all. It was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Welcome back, Princess Nadia. She's having an existential crisis, and you're like, welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risk your life to help me too, Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono, I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. Yes, my Roman numerals are coming out good here. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity, Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? I totally would have showed her around the fair anyway. Come on. Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Chrono. Alright, cool. Let's do it. So there we are. We've gone back to the Middle Ages for a bit. Let's see if we can find our way home. Alright, we've already had 2 punishments, and I've already failed in this forest once, so let's hope that I'm doing a little bit better this time around. You can sneak through here just like that. Go down through here. Come up and get our free shelter, because we seriously need those. And then come back through this way to make sure we don't trigger any combat. Yeah! Doing it! Okay, and we're gonna save the game here real quick. There we go. As we go back to Truce Canyon. Okay, avoid that combat. Oh. Can you avoid that one coming back through? I think you can on the way down. I don't know if you can get it on the way through, though. Almost everyone is dead, but we have Marl in our party now, so she's going to be the reason we don't get wiped here by some random dudes. Because Chrono's dead. There we go. Excellent. Oh, didn't even get the attack off with Luca before those guys hit it. Okay, so now it's just Marl against these two, which actually could be kind of rough. I think we probably kill this dude soon, but not quite yet. Ugh. He's so much faster than I am. Just mash X and hope. Hope that he dies right here. Thank you. Okay, and this guy, he only did 5 the last time he attacked, and he hasn't attacked much, so hopefully we can kill him real quick, although it's going to be close. Yeah, at 2 life. One more hit on him. One more hit, please. No. Oh, that's super embarrassing. We got through that whole Yakra fight, and it came down to like the last hit on Chrono, and then I just randomly party wiped on literally the guys coming back in the hills. Yeah, that's not my proudest moment there. Yeah. So let's swallow our pride a little bit here and use a shelter. Considering half our party is basically dead. Or 2/3 of our party was basically dead. Also, let's take a look at Marl, what she's wearing. So we can get her a karate gi, she'll be a little bit better there. I am going to keep her with the ribbon. Just because the speed belt was on Frog, I needed to leave that on him, otherwise we weren't going to get through the Yakra fight. So we're just going to leave her with the ribbon. It gets a little bit more power out of her crossbow. Okay, so there's that. We'll try a different way to see if this combat's avoid. It's not. Okay, so you can't avoid that combat coming back. Coming down, you can, but coming back, you can't avoid that. That's not just me trying to cheat either. I already took I'm already taking 2 punishments today, which we'll see. I'll roll 4 of those at the end of this video, so we'll get a better idea of what that's gonna be. So you have next week to look forward to it. This roly-poly, man. I can't wait till I can one-shot him, because he's actually kind of effing us up. Like, 13 a hit, 15. That crap adds up. Here before too long, though, we'll be able to one-hit him without too much trouble. And random little imp. He looks like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, we can relax a little now. See if we can make it back to our own time. How do we get home? Your Highness or Princess, Please call me Marl. It's very important. Well then, Marl, observe! Whoa! Luca, you're amazing! Ain't it the truth? I mean, enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. If you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's a kind of portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it? This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright. Coming, Chrono? Asking me. I'm the guy in charge here. They're asking me if I'm coming. And again, I can't be Chrono. I talk too much. That's for sure. Alright, back with the telepod here. Oh. We get our first kitty visit. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Yeah, kitty. Oh. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marl. Aw. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. And I have some new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. Okay, bye, Luca. Jeez. She didn't ask. She's just like, so you guys are good, right? Bye. Will you escort me home, Chrono? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do it. Alright, gonna try and get out of the fair here. And if you were around last video, if you weren't, I suggest go back to looking at it. There's a couple things we did at the beginning of the fair. I think I checked all the boxes for this next part, but we'll see whether or not that's the case. So coming up this way, see if we can avoid all the combat. There we go. No free shelters on this side. I think I went entirely the wrong way here, because, yeah. Okay, and then we avoid the mushrooms, whew, just barely. Don't do shrooms, kids. Princess Nadia! Are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted! We had soldiers searching for you! Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia! Why, I oughta... No, Chronos, he's one of the good guys? Admit it! You confused her and tried to take over the throne! Terrorist! Stop it! Being a jerk. Like all the Chancellors are. Like I said, well, I wasn't a huge fan of Chancellors in this game. They're kind of always jerks. Stop this at once! Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to. She learned that from 600. And another kitty visit. Chancellor, idiots! Detain him! I don't like that I don't even get to put up a fight in these kind of circumstances. Like, I just kick everyone's butt, and then a whole bunch of soldiers tackle me, and like in most games, it's plot-wise, so you just have to do it. Okay, so I have a theory ongoing in this game. If you listen closely to this background noise here for the court scene. It sounds like a Pink Floyd song from the album The Wall. There's also 2 names of prominent figures in this game that are from other bands of that era, although one of them's a little bit later. I'm really thinking that at least the people that did the English edit, and maybe everyone in general, was really a fan of classic rock. I really do believe that's the case. Anyway, to the trial here. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. That's me. I guess I did that. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now, let us begin. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. What? Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The 2 met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? Now they try and trick you here. You gotta say, I did. I started it. I'm Spartacus! Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. To make the plot happen. Hey! So you run into the princess, so you started the whole mess. You see the thinking here? It's kangaroo court, telling you. The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. Because I'm a superhero, that's why. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. Aww. How about that? Doesn't this young man just deserve a medal? Whew, looks like they're buying it. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No, it didn't. Are you sure? You really weren't tempted? Not a bit. That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Not guilty. Oh, we got a guilty. It means I missed something at the beginning, or in my answers here. I'll have to think about what it is that I missed in the beginning so we can get it for the second playthrough. I'll look it up if I have to, but I was doing it all off of memory for this first playthrough at least. Still, not guilty is going to be the majority of these. We just have one jerk hole on the left side that decided that we're guilty for no reason. What a jerk. What is up with these guys? I mean, are they all bald? Are those hair pieces? I'm very confused. I mean, they don't look... Oh, maybe they're hats. They're like weird jury hats that you have to wear if you're part of the jury. I'm really glad we don't have that going on. It's bad enough that you have to put on like a suit, but I don't want like a weird jury hat. I'm not for it. The verdict is not guilty by a like 6-to-1 margin. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement is punishment. That is like a ridiculous sentence. Take him away! Like, solitary confinement is something you have to really, really mess up. Even if you're in jail, you have to really mess up to get solitary confinement. So Marl runs in here and says, wait just a darn minute. And then the king follows her in and says, that's enough, my dear. But, Father, all I asked for you was to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget the events in town. with those peasant folk. We are leaving! Is that the royal we? Because really only he left. So I'm guessing that's the royal we. There. Also, isn't it weird, like, there's a lot of weird things about this this system, if you can call it that. Chancellors escorting people to prison by themselves. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. What? Like I said, the chancellors are jerks. All of them. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange. I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. That's what we do around here. We execute people with no paperwork, nothing. Just do it. Guards! Take the prisoner away. Seriously, why are you even gonna bother to have a trail? Like one guy can literally just sit through it and just be like, okay, just execute that guy. Just do it. And so we are now in jail. Well, it's not solitary confinement so much. I mean, I can talk to my guard buddies, you know. Some sympathizers brought that stuff down for you, you lousy felon. We got 1 ether. That's a huge bag for the 1 ether. Get ourselves some HP and NP. There we go. Cool. Got our save in. Let's go bug these guys. Pipe down. Pipe down. Knock it off. I'll show them. Open it up. Ow. That hurt. Please don't hit me again. That's what you get for misbehaving. And then you can sneak up behind him and use your sword that you still have for some reason to knock him out. Yeah. Who leaves you in a prison cell with like all your equipment? Well, you think we should take that sword off him, Bob? No, it'll be fine. All right, we get tonics from these guys too, which is absolutely huge. In fact, a lot of them even give you mid tonics. This one only opens up halfway, so we can't get to it from here. That's all right though. We're gonna go down here first, so I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm getting another punishment here. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to sneak around him. Yeah! Bop him on the back of the head. He passed out. There we go. And get us some free stuff here. Yeah, a couple mid tonics and an ether. The mid tonics are going to be huge. We're going to need those because they heal. Oh. And then coming out of here we get this guy. So you're the escaped con. Yeah, F him up, son. Miss. Miss again. Mortal blow. Ow. 22 experience points, 1 tech point, 55 gold and ether. They don't pay me enough for this. Sweet. Got through that one. Alright, so we got to get up to the second floor here. I believe that I'm going to leave that for next video, however, because I have to kind of thread the needle between these guys, and I do not at all feel confident right now that I'm going to be able to do that without getting a third punishment for this video. So we are going to break it in and get a couple of punishment rolls going on here. Let's see what we end up with here. I'm going to take the camera mobile so that we can see what we're rolling. We get a 7 to start with there, and a 2 for our next punishment. 7 and 2. So let's go ahead and I'll get the thing up here because I don't remember what those are off the top of my head. So I'll get the thing up here so we can show you that. In the meantime, we'll see how we fare against this whole situation here with the thread and the needle next time. Thanks for sticking around and watching hard mode. And remember, don't throw those controllers. Hey guys, wanted to apologize. I know we had a couple of technical issues during this video, so we're apologizing with a kitty like we do. First of all, the punishment video will be better next time. We'll get a bigger window, not the tiny one in the bottom right, to roll the dice. It was a 7 and a 2, which if you're interested is me playing with a controller behind my back for that thing I've been talking about, threading the needle with, and also funny hats, the first of, well, hopefully we don't end up with many. We'll see. Outside of that, thanks for watching, guys. We'll do better with the microphone issues next time, too. It's all a learning process. Bye! Bye! Bye. Oh, there you go. There you go. You're okay.